Former NFL QB and current Miami Northwest head coach Teddy Bridgewater has been suspended amid an investigation by the FHSAA about him giving improper benefits to his kids. Impermissible benefits, whatever it is you want to say. Now, look, you want to know what the impermissible benefits were? Well, apparently he paid for training camp, which cost $14,000. He provided pride sets, which is uniforms when the kids go on the road. He wanted them to all look like a team and everybody not have different outfits on. He wanted them to look as one. You know, he also paid for kids to get home, and the Ubers that cost him about $700 a week. The pregame meal every week, which is another $2,200. Getting the lines in the field painted, which costs another $300. Then you have recovery trucks, which is $1,300 a week. He was trying to expose these kids to the finer things in life. A lot of these kids are going to go on to play at the next level, be in college. Some may go on to play to the NFL. He wanted to get them accustomed to what's to come. Now, before this wasn't happening. Now, you know, some people may say that his post on Facebook is what kind of really, you know, opened up the doors and opened up the investigation, because he put on Facebook about what he was doing. That's where I got the numbers from. On his Facebook post, he put the numbers up and talked about how much he paid. He wanted some donations, but said if he didn't get the donations, the show would still go on. Now, apparently, according to some more reports, the athletic director is really not a fan of Teddy Bridgewater, so this investigation was self-reported, which is kind of crazy. Now, we all old enough. We know we live in a world where coaches take full advantage of kids that kind of have that it factor to go to the next level. Coaches attach themselves to players that can probably get their program a Nike deal, Adidas deal, Under Armour, whatever. A guy's getting suspended for doing the right thing. It's the first. I never really heard this before, and it's crazy because people's egos can't get checked. People don't like what's going on because they didn't get the credit. It's insane. The guy's a volunteer coach. We all know most athletes get their money, move out of the hood, and never look back. They literally say, fuck y'all. Excuse my expression, but that's what he could be doing. He could be living in the suburbs somewhere in Florida, living a nice, quiet life, but he wanted to get back to the kids. Instead, he's dealing with a bullshit investigation. Now, don't know what the outcome is going to be, but I hope whatever it is, they start to look at that. They start to look at the person that's self-reported it, because this is ridiculous and absurd. He deserves more respect for this, right? A guy comes out of his pocket with almost $200,000, and he's investigated. Well, most people are scumbags, and they live to see another day. But shout out to Teddy Bridgewater for doing the right thing, because most people in this position, don't really do it. Most people may send a check. Most people aren't in the trenches like he is. So, salute to him for doing all the right things for these kids.